Well, one of the last two questions that donors ask about is the team. And one of the things that they want to know and they want to feel confident in is do you have the right team to pull off the plan that you're proposing? So once you've got a plan and you've got a budget and you've got some great outcomes, it's not enough. You actually have to be able to tell them, this is who's going to take this plan and execute it. And one of the challenges that we have is that oftentimes we have either a founder or really well-respected CEO, and donors are concerned. They want to know that if that person leaves for some reason, what's going to happen? Is there a plan in place to replace that person and be able to afford that person and take this plan forward? And I know that when I work with organizations where the founder is in place or the executive director is not taking a full salary, they feel like they're doing the organization a real favor by doing that. But donors will tell me time and time again, until they can afford an executive director, I'm not investing. So one of the things that we wanted to talk about today was not just that, but also your board. Because the board is a critical component of that team. It's not just your staff, it's not just your executive director and your founder, but it's also your board. And so we asked questions around board engagement. And we asked about attendance, and across the board, everybody pretty much said, yes, board attendance is a priority. We also asked, does your board fundraise? I was a little surprised at how high the number was. 83% said, yes, my board is actively engaged in fundraising. But then we asked a really critical question. The next question we asked was, do 100% of your board members donate? And why is this question important? Well, for a major donor, if 100% of your board is not giving, it's a red flag that something is going on inside your organization that even your board members will not write a check. That means the people who are closest to you are not confident in that plan. Now, what I have found when I work with nonprofits is that oftentimes board members don't donate because you don't have a plan. And 50% of the organizations we surveyed didn't have a plan in place. And so the board members don't feel very confident. My guess is 83% of those board members that are helping with, or 83% of those organizations that say their board members are active, they're probably active around special events, which is transactional giving. But when you start talking about major giving, when you start talking about campaigns, when you talk about trying to get people to write large checks to your organization, they want to know, is everybody on board? And that's where that 100% giving becomes so critical. And unfortunately, we have a problem. In urban areas, 54% said they did not have 100% giving. And 47% of rural programs said they didn't have 100% giving. So it is a problem. Around 50% do not have 100% giving. So like I said, they're probably best guess helping with special events, but they're not writing checks themselves. So it's really important to step back and figure out why your board is not giving, not just trying to force them to give, but asking them why.